Listen, we are back. Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, Yolanda is at it again, honey. Say it ain't so. Yolanda is out here, honey, we will say allegedly accusing the guy Mitch from Bro Chat. Yolanda is accusing Mitch for being fake, talking shiggity behind Melody's back. Basically, kind of the stuff that, that she, did, listen, okay? It's like getting an attitude with somebody that did the same shiggity you did. That's how you got in this predicament that you created, okay, with Melody, because you wanted to be in the company of, let's say it, ladies and gentlemen, Melody. Okay, if monitoring spirit was a person, it would be Yolanda, honey. I deserve to have access to you. I deserve it. Entitled, and will get mad. I know, because I done been through it with some peoples, honey. Get mad at you for your decisions, for you saying no, for you choosing you, your happiness, your peace. You have the power of choice. Melody didn't do nothing wrong, but guess what? Choose Melody. Okay? Life is about choices. And Melody chose Melody. Remember Cynthia, child. And I choose Cynthia. That damn tagline get me every time, honey. I remember Nene would roll her eyes, honey, and suck her teeth. And I choose. I'm going to tell them that at work one day. They make me mad. Life is about choices, and I choose Brandy. You're fired. You better not choose yourself, honey, okay? Put the company ahead of you. Listen. Look, fuck around and find out, honey. Down to the job, honey. See what happened when you choose you. Okay, but yeah, it's a mess. Yolanda is accusing Mitch. Oh, child, he put the whole name out here. Mitchell Lewis Kimbrough. Oh, and so I guess he created Bro Chat. Now, some of y'all said that I believe it's him that was the producer on Love and Marriage Huntsville. He was an old producer. Put in the comments. But yeah, the fact that you're like using his whole like name. Yeah. Child out here accusing folks of defamation, okay? Accusing people of defaming you when if it look like a duck, if it walk like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck, okay? Listen, child. The people is out here dragging Yolanda, honey. They done had enough of the foolishness. They said, if you notice, Yolanda referenced text messages from 3 years ago. However, Mitch said email. Show your email correspondence where you sent him information and contacted him several times to see if he reviewed it and what his thoughts were. Tell the whole truth. Don't just make threats on someone's family or their career. Child, a mess. So, honey, Yolanda is saying that he has not talked to Mitch since 2022. And I guess Mitch had reached out to him 3 years later. Oh, child, somebody said you go sue him too. Oh, you bet not. That is too much. That is crazy. It's a mess. What y'all think about this? This is just crazy. Absolutely, it's a fool. Man, you got a black soul. You got a black ass soul. That boy is a hood booker. And I don't like him. So Yolanda accuses Mitch of saying that Melody is always talking about people, but she never says names. Yolanda thinks that Mitch is fake, okay, smiling all in her face, but at one point, he used to talk about her. Then Yolanda calls out Mitch for interviewing Miss Wanda. What side are you on? You over there with Melody, you over there with Wanda, you were a fan of mine. I mean, it can like everybody. There are people that like everybody, But I don't think Yolanda understands that. With Yolanda, it's all or nothing, Yolanda accuses Mitch of stalking and lurking on his Instagram. Okay, his or hers Instagram. I need to quit. I don't know what pronoun, honey, to use. They. I'm just saying, I don't know what to use, child. I'm so confused. Okay, and God is not the author of confusion. Yolanda is with this foolishness. This is crazy. Accusing somebody of stalking and lurking. Accusing somebody of defamation of character. Have you looked in the mirror? I'm just saying, listen, it's the, you pointing your finger, but there are 4 fingers pointing back. Yeah. At you. It's a mess, honey. I can't make it up. I wish I could. I ain't that damn good. Okay, but this shit right here is... Whew, it's a mess. It's where to ghetto for me. So ghetto and so rude. It's too much, honey. It's just crazy. It's... Child, Yolanda got to talking about how Mitch is in the army and what is the core value of being in the army. It's like, it's the hypocrisy. It's crazy. Where are your values? Where are your morals? Okay, where is your decorum? Where is your ethics? Where, what are your motives? Like... It's the pot calling the kettle black for me. I'm just over here cracking up because, this is why the people think you crazy. You always showing text messages. Everything is a court case. Okay, I thought I was Miss Litigious, but honey, I ain't got nothing on him or he, she, or child, know what pronoun to use. Okay, so... Look, you better reconcile. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, I'm about to start speaking stuff into existence. I should at least, yes, honey, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Okay, a lot of people say you shouldn't say stuff like this, but I'm going to say it. I should be at least at 20,000. Let's get this channel to 20,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your baby mama, your baby daddy, that nigga that don't pay his taxes, that nigga that walk on your lawn. You tell them to subscribe. Okay, to Miss Robinson, honey. Okay, we got shit we trying to do out in the world, and I'm gonna tell y'all about it. That way y'all can help me do it. Listen, okay, each one teach one. Okay, so y'all subscribe. Let's get this to 20,000. Let's just 20,000. Let's get to 20,000. Okay, get to 20,000, honey. Yes, let's subscribe. Okay, honey, so let's shake a bone and get the hell on. In other news, honey, Latifah and Marcel's son, MJ, congratulations are in order. He has graduated from high school. Letitia M. Scott says on her social media, MJ will be attending Auburn University this fall. So what y'all think about that? These cheering, honey, they just growing up. They is just growing up. Oh, Keyshia Cole. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Keyshia Cole apologizes for revealing Ashanti's pregnancy. Is she pregnant? Like, she's looking real thicky thighs, honey. Okay. She looked real thick. Her and Nelly, Ashanti and Nelly, y'all know they got back together. People are so happy that they both spent the block. I wouldn't have went back to some nigga, okay, that I was with in the past. I wouldn't do it, but, you know, it's Nelly. I used to have a little thing for Nelly. I like Nelly. What's his name? Cornell Haynes, or what is it? Cornell? Something like that, child. A mess. Oh, Keyshia Cole, honey. She was down to the Breakfast Club. She did an interview. She celebrated 20 years of The Way It Is, that album that came out. Y'all remember her TV show on BET. I am such a Keyshia Cole fan. You know, I had heard her music, but I gotta say, I think it was her TV show that really connected me to her. And, you know, I was a fan of Keyshia Cole. She was rough around the edges, but who isn't? Okay, I like Keyshia. You had crazy ass Neffy. I always loved Frankie, Team Cancer. Honey, Frankie was a Cancer. Man down, man down. I know that's right. Keyshia just never gave up on her mother. She loved her mother. And I think that that is beautiful, right? It wouldn't have been me. I would have been kind of gave up and, you know, I ain't gonna keep putting your ass in rehab and you playing with my money, honey. Y'all know how Miss Robinson is, but you gotta give it to Keyshia. Like, always patient with her mom and loving and supportive. And, you know, she loved her mom. And that's amazing. It is. And I always liked Frankie. I did. It's that damn Neffy. That's something else, honey. Neffy is just too much. Okay, too much to deal with. They got to talking about Keyshia Cole and her relationship with Huncho. I think Keyshia Cole, like she said, is a woman that loves love. You know, she's a lover girl. But Keyshia, you got too much money to be picking out these niggas that you be picking out. Okay, the one was over there. What's his name? Nico. They were cute and, you know, he was a younger man, you know, but I don't know. He hadn't seen any fame. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't seen and experienced fame and he was young. You know, them type of niggas ain't gonna do right because they have not fully grew up and had a lot of experiences. Booby, I remember he was cute, but he wasn't about shit. Always cheating and shit. As soon as you see that type of pattern, you run away from them with that. Okay, run the hell away. Okay, all that cheating, because the cheaters, honey, I promise, it's like they don't get better. Okay, they don't. It is a real sickness. I really do believe that. So Keyshia Cole says she hasn't got rid of her Huncho tattoo. Why are we getting tattoos of niggas that's not our husband? Okay, and then why is you putting people's name? I am such a impermanent person, like, if that's a word. I don't want anything so permanent on me with a motherfucker that he probably got some good stick. I told you, women get crazy. Okay, they get real crazy when a man got some good stick. Ooh. Let's see what the people think about Keyshia. Oh, she had her two-tone hair on the show. I loved her hair. That blonde and what was it? Was not burgundy. Y'all know what I'm saying. Is it auburn? I forgot the color, but it's pretty. I liked it. I thought she looked good. The people were saying she had too much makeup on. She didn't get her baby daddy tattooed. Dude definitely got her sprung. Boopy was cheating. Shit. This was the guy she was recently dating that bought her a car, I believe. Wow, they broke up. Gotta choose better. There goes that. Choose better. Yes, it'd be hard at times because people pretend, well, I think she needs to change her type. But see, that's kind of hard for women. It's kind of hard. Because Keyshia may be one of them women that need the man to look a certain way for her to receive from him. But I wouldn't get nobody in the business. I would get somebody, I don't know, I just wouldn't be with him. He looked like a womanizer too. So yeah, well, hell, I can't say the career because look, they can cheat with any damn career. Motherfuckers don't even be having a career and be out here cheating. So, child, I just wouldn't be picking these folks out, honey. Ooh, they said she's slow. She is addicted to triggering her emotions. She loves the high of falling in and out of love and hurt. That has motivated her career. Then they got on her for wearing that damn diaper, and she said she saw somebody else with it, and they were shorts. It wasn't a diaper. I wouldn't have wore it. I don't know what's going on with Keyshia. Okay, but she seemed very mature, very calm. They got on how she acted during the verses. She was kind of rude to Ashanti, and she act like she don't remember, but she said Ashanti is great, and she didn't mean nothing by it, So she has not seen or spoken to Ashanti since then. Yeah, she was a bit rude, though, on that verses. But, I like Keyshia Cole better than Ashanti. I feel like she's more talented, and I just get more from her music. But Ashanti, she was good. She got some hits too, but to me, she's not on Keyshia Cole's level, even though she came out first. Keyshia just give me a bit more. She's more interested. She had the reality show. She had, her mom and her addiction issues, just more, interesting, honey. Okay. Ooh, child, these people are dragging Keyshia. She's still fucking that man, even though he gives her the bare minimum, and she's embarrassed to say it. Ooh. They kept telling Keyshia, stop rushing to be in love, stop rushing to get in these relationships with the guys you've dated, stop doing that. And Keyshia says she's not rushing with the guys she beaten already, been talking to them, and, so... And that's when she starts posting them after, I guess they didn't talk for a while. So, I don't know. She's a lover girl, but you got too much money and too much, too much shit to lose. So, yeah, I think she should get with a matchmaker or something. Do something different. Pick out somebody new, somebody that wants love. To me, she pick out people that it just seemed like they looking for a come up or they a womanizer. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, honey, but that's what my eyes see. It's just something wrong with who she be picking out. But he is fine, honey. I'm just playing. He is cute, honey. Keyshia like the chocolate type. I see it, Keyshia. Okay, Keyshia need to date outside of her race. Yep. Okay, get somebody that's half black. Maybe these niggas. Somebody half black. Maybe we can get rid of half the damn problem. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying, listen. Okay, I'm just looking at how this shit always end up panning out for Keyshia, honey. But yeah, Keyshia. She say she want her a little girl. I could see Keyshia with a little girl, pretty little girl. And then she said that the one boy, Tobias, he talks about her older son, calling him a big back. I was like, ooh, child, that's just mean and rude. So nasty and so rude. That little Tobias, though, he is adorable. Shout out to Hip Hop Forever. It says Diddy's ex-assistant said that she told Cassie to leave him. Cassie responded, Jay-Z is taken. Who would I date? Girl, if she said that, then that says a lot. She, just want to be with somebody, for some money. And when you get with people, and you just want to be with them just for some money, just to get close to the bag, it's like, that's why you went through what you went through. It happened to teach you something, to don't sell your soul, just because a man has some money. One person says, ooh, so I'd rather cry in a Bentley than a Honda. Yep. Another person says, I can't get any higher on the food chain than Diddy because Jay is taken, so my money is highest here. Another person says, at this point, Cassie was the problem. Another person says, when you date a guy like that, to leave him, you need to find a man bigger and badder so he leaves you alone. At the time, she probably couldn't imagine finding someone who could do that. Another person says Cassie wanted Diddy to do what Jay did for Rihanna. Only one problem, Rihanna actually could sing and dance. Yeah, I told y'all, she didn't have no talent like that. She didn't have no talent like that. And like I said before, you didn't see, Whitney Houston out here having threesomes. Look, threesomes and freakums and freak-offs and FOs, and Whitney didn't do all of that. Talent already had it. Beyonce already had the talent, had the looks. Whitney, Mariah, y'all know the girls. Y'all know the girls that know the girls. Okay? They didn't have to do all of that. She did a lot of that stuff to stay in proximity to that money. She didn't love that man like that. And he ain't worth loving. No way. I don't blame her if she don't love him. But like I said, let's have a real conversation. Let's have a real conversation. Okay? Then she ended up there saying she got 10 million from the hotel, 20 from Diddy. Yeah, you wanted some money. Just admit to it. Okay? You was willing to endure the pain, the disrespect. And like I said before, you guys, nobody deserves abuse, disrespect. Nobody deserves that. Cassie, no woman. I never said that. Okay? But some of these women, they know what they are dealing with. They know the monster that they dealing with, but they would rather keep on dealing with it so that they can get the bag. They not gonna tell you that, though. They ain't gonna say that. I want to read some comments from my one video that I had, because somebody went off, honey, on Miss Robinson. They went off. Okay, so let me find it. Let me find it. Listen. Okay. So this person says, and then she has my damn name in her name. Her name is at It's Giving Brand New. Girl, you sound cray on Cassie. He signed her to a contract, so he saw some talent. He ain't see no talent. He saw a piece of ass with a pretty face. Okay? And didn't hold up his end. Yes, pay up. She didn't make this a criminal trial. This is why she sued. Y'all gotta stop making these men seem helpless, fragile, like fragile children. No, it's not about making the men helpless and fragile children. It's about, as a woman, you take accountability and responsibility for the environments that you choose to participate in. Because they didn't put no gun up to her head during all them damn freak-offs. Okay? They released the text messages that showed that she would help plan them. She looked forward to them just like him. Okay? So, yeah. So this person says, you can think what you want of her talent, but Tiana Taylor struggled for years and didn't blow up mainstream until she was running around naked in Kanye's video. Girl, people loved her solo song. She wasn't the best singer, but we all know getting big is not all about that. Cassie didn't have interviews while with him. I think she thought if she played her role, it would get better. So she loved him and wanted him to abide by his contract. He failed her. He failed her. He did this. He did that. We only get better as women when we look at the part that we played. We have to admit our real intentions. Okay? I stand by that. My life did not get better until I started to take accountability for situations that I ended up in, certain men I was dealing with. Okay? Because everything starts and ends with you. It really does. Okay? You can't go around acting like a pass around, because you will be passed around. That's how they will look at you. That's why you, as a woman, you don't have threesomes and freakums with your man. You don't do all of that. It has to be sacred. Okay? So she didn't have any boundaries. And a lot of women, they don't have boundaries and standards because it's all about that bag, that almighty dollar. Okay? He failed her. A real victim is going to survive and hopefully make a nigga pay. Stop speaking from the outside when you can't get in. And you on my channel. You on my channel speaking from the outside trying to get in. It ain't the other way around. Okay, you better put some respect on Miss Robinson's name. You over here. At my place of business. Okay? Not the other way around. I'm not looking for you. Somebody said you was looking for me. Here I go. Okay? And I put you on my channel, not the other way around. You speaking from the outside, trying to get in over here. Yeah. If you don't get your ass on somewhere. Okay? But there are so many women. They don't like, what I'm saying. They don't like it. Over there, 6 kids, 6 different niggas. These niggas, they ain't shit. They ain't shit. Look what they did to me. What did you do to yourself first? Yeah, I shouldn't have been fucking without protection. And what else? Maybe I shouldn't have been fucking with him. He yelled at me and screamed, called me all types of hoes before I got pregnant. Okay? That's accountability. Okay? On that Deborah Cox. How did we get here? This nigga ain't supposed to be here. Okay? How did you get here? Shout out to Deborah Cox, honey. That's my girl. I can't do it. Look, I can't do your song justice, baby. Okay? But yeah. That's the society that we live in. And I'm going to do some extra commentary on this because I think that I see a need for that, like to have a real conversation about responsibility and accountability while dating, having sex, and whatever you're doing, in your personal life. So look, I see a need and I'm going to fulfill it. So we're going to have some real conversations up in the membership group. It's coming. Listen, okay? It's coming. And then I think some of y'all said y'all want me to review and talk about disappearing acts. And I will. I'll do a breakdown and, talk about, honey, how these niggas will do you, honey. Okay? I'm get 2, 3, 4 jobs. Okay? Nigga didn't do shit. Didn't bust a grape. Franklin didn't get his shit together until he left Zora and damaged her shit. I would have whooped his ass, and hell no, we wouldn't have been. See, I'm not Zora, honey. We wouldn't have been playing Scrabble. We would have been playing Monopoly with real money, nigga. Okay? With real money. Listen, you need to pay for all that shit that you broke. I never understood that part. I said, this part is fiction. This part ain't a part of how this shit really go down. I wish a motherfucker would tear up my shit and I'm sitting up playing a goddamn game with them. Oh, a mess, honey. Oh, let me get somebody else together. Boop, boop, chicken, boop, boop. Boy, please, whatever. You goddamn chicken heads, bald head, scallywag, ain't got no hair in the back, gelled up, weaved up. Your shit is fucked up. Listen. Okay, let me get you chicken heads together. I see another one, honey, and another one. They are out here, honey, trying to get the queen. Trying to get the queen together, honey. I said what I said, and what I said was no bullshit. Listen. So let me, trying to put a damn comment up. When you said you were reading comments, Martell said male can't keep friends, and you said he was being manipulative. Then flipped that narrative, which wasn't a narrative to Ariane and cheating, blah, blah. So name one of her friends she brought on. Tiffany, Kiki, Tisha, Kimmy, Lauren, Destiny, Shanita, the women at her slumber party. None of them are her friend anymore. Hell, you barely see her mother except helping pack or babysit. So turns out the common denominator is Melody. Melody doesn't keep friends. Martell can't keep shit. Can he even pass the goddamn builder's license test? He the one that want to put that narrative out there. That way he can manipulate people. And some of you goofballs, y'all fall for it. Well, she can't keep friends. With friends like those, who needs enemies? Listen, just because you can't keep a friend, that don't mean you the problem all the time. Okay? Motherfuckers ain't no good. Motherfuckers be on some monitoring spirits type of shiggity. Okay? So, don't nobody want to be friends with Kimmy, Destiny, whoever you name, Latifah. Okay? And ain't she still cool with Lauren and Shanita? So one person says, girl, what are you talking about? Lauren and Shanita are her real friends, and the other ones were demons who got to come on a show because she allowed it, because she could have picked better people. That part right there. Okay? Like, what you talking about? So, yeah. And that's just like the people saying that Halle Berry can't keep a man. Okay? She said, shit, I ain't trying to keep the wrong man. Okay? She over there with that nice looking man. They look so cute together. Van Hunt. What's his name? I think that's his name, honey. He is cute. Cutie patootie. I know that's right, Halle. I ain't trying to keep the wrong nigga. Okay? So, yeah, y'all be trying to weaponize stuff and use it against people. Where they do that at? Listen. But anyways, honey, that's all I got to say about all of this. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. We trying to get to the 20,000. Help us get there. Okay? And Miss Robinson, honey, will check you guys out in the next video.